Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is not a Hero and a Half Shell. This is Neca's The Last Ronin Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toy. We are shocking on toy reviews, and tonight we're looking at this guy.
He looks awesome.
He does look awesome. So, for the four people who don't know, Eastman and Lard made the Turtles based off of Frank Miller's Daredevil. And at that time, they apparently wrote the last story of the Turtles.
Right.
And shelved it. And then apparently when they got back together 4 or 5 years ago, they found it again, so the story goes. And then they went, hey, let's make money. And it took forever, and then finally came out. But here it is, and everybody wanted a toy of it. Spoilers, I'm not going to tell you what turtle this is.
Good. The box does not spoil it either.
The box actually gives me a question that I read the story wrong.
Oh.
But anyway, the other 3 turtles are dead. This turtle comes back to New York to exact revenge and to save the family's legacy.
So this is the main character of the comic, but NECA is making the other 3 turtles as well.
They're making the other 3 turtles. They're making this is the armored version. They're making a non-armored version as well. And then I believe they're making their robot police officers, Shredder bots or something.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
I think that is coming.
I think there's a lot planned for the Last Ronin line.
Yes.
And we haven't seen nearly that much of it yet.
Yes. So, as soon as I saw the promo artwork for the book, I went, man, I want a toy of that. And then NECA went, hey, we're doing it. And then a week later, Playmates went, hey, we're doing it. And here he is.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy that Playmates and NECA, I mean, good on them. I imagine both companies want to make money.
Yeah.
And this thing should be selling like hotcakes.
It is. So anyway, this turtle comes back to wreak havoc on the bad guys. And he is dressed all... So in the comic, he looks gray and black to me. This has a more grayish, like blue.
Yeah.
And his head bandana is blackish purple, so you can't tell which turtle it is. Spoilers. So I think he comes with a phenomenal head sculpt that really evokes the artwork from the book.
There's some black lines on that head.
There are some black lines on that head. He's got all kinds of sculpted detail on the shoulders, the zipper, all the pouches are done. His metal gauntlets have scrapes and have little metal slivers to make it look vandal damaged. He's got one round knee pad and one traditional turtle knee pad, which I love the design of. This one is more of a brass. This is a brown like a turtle. He's got feet. He's got soft, good string to hold his thing on his back, which I can't figure out how they got it to go, because it goes like through the back, underneath his shirt, then back up through his
It somehow disappears around the neck.
Yeah. I
don't know where it goes. Looks great though.
Yeah.
This guy is very well worn.
Yeah, and much like he is in the comic, it's even got the little stupid ticks, so he can kind of fit in with your comic turtles.
Yeah.
But weathered, every inch of him has detailed sculpt. It looks great. Very, 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 very happy with it.
How does he move?
He moves fantastically.
Oh, good.
So he has a ball jointed head, which can get...
Now the hood itself moves separate from the head.
Yes, spoilers. The hood comes off.
Looks good that way too.
So yeah, you can have a hoodless version. So you can get enough range, to get good poses. He has ball jointed shoulders, which get stopped going forward by his shoulder pads. He has double jointed elbows that allow you to get a little more than 90, but the sculpt hits itself. They spin on the top, they spin on the bottom, you spin and in and out wrists. He has a torso joint, ball jointed hips, swivel thighs, triple jointed knees, and he has the swivel on the top, swivel on the bottom, crazy ankle pivot.
Wow.
So you can get it in any direction you need it to go.
That's very nice.
And because he has giant flat feet, he can usually stand on one foot really fast.
Awesome.
And I will tell you, for those of you who are like, he looks super bulky, part of the story is that they continue to mutate.
Yeah.
And so he is much bigger. Like, he's probably actually in scale with a comic turtle, but has grown another foot or two and wider.
Yeah, they're huge.
So yeah, he gets all kinds of cool movements. I love this guy. I'm super looking forward to the unarmored one because he won't have these shoulder pad restrictions. So his shoulders should be able to spin around and get even more range. Do even more cool poses. And yeah, he's even got spots on the back of his
I can tell based on those spots which turtle this is. Not because I read the book.
Awesome.
I'm just a turtle super fan.
I get it. So yeah, I think he is painted great, sculpted great, articulated very well. And his joints were like this out of the box. Like, they weren't stuck. They weren't loose. They were just...
No fear, they just worked.
They just worked.
Oh, it's great. That's what I like to
And while we're talking about stuff, this has a peg on it. So it can actually peg into the back of his head to keep it in place if you want. But if you don't peg it in, you can kind of maneuver it around to get whatever slightly different version you want in there.
Nice.
So it's not a huge difference where you put it, but you know, it's something you can do.
You get some options.
Yeah. And that leads us into
accessories. He should have many.
He has, as I like to say, a veritable boatload. He comes with one of Leonardo's katanas, which is got a great hilt. It's very well done. Looks nice. This katana has a sheath that is plain brown, but it does have some little sculpting notches here and there, and looks straight out of the comics, so I can't complain.
Yep.
He comes with Donatello's bow staff. Again, very nice wood grain. Very nice wrap, paint, and sculpt.
Yeah.
He comes with one pair of nunchucks.
Real chain.
Real chain. Spinning action. And those also have some great detail and some paint wash on there. And to make sure you don't know which turtle it is, he also comes with Raphael's sai. One sai. Which again, simple paint, but it works. Sculpt is good. And then he has this thing and he uses this thing a lot.
I want to say that's called a tonfa.
I think so, but I always thought they were like solid wood or circles. And
I think they're intended to be wood, and this thing looks metal. But he's fighting robots.
Yeah. Great sculpt. Great paint again. And then he comes with a climbing claw sink that comes with real string.
Very long.
Yeah, so he has a big holder there, a small holder there, big, small, and small, or big, big. So you can stow all these things on him. Like, you can get his stuff, and then you can stick his tonfa or whatever there, or you can hold it, or you can wrap this or whatever, so he can get it all on there. or all of that on there.
Now, the current hand can't hold the tonfa.
So this hand, he comes in box with 2 fists. And then he has 2 gripping hands. They are very tight.
Is it just one size of grip hand?
Yes. So if you work at it, it will get there. I had it there last night.
Okay.
He will not drop these. And then he comes with 2 relaxed hands.
Looks fantastic.
And then he comes with Ninja Grenade, which even has some paint on it.
Wow.
No. And you can shove it in his hand and he can hold it. Now, if you're crazy like I was last night, you can kind of get this to stick in here, but then I'm afraid that either this is going to pop out and I'm going to lose it, or this is going to will break. So there's no actual place to stow this thing, but it's in the comic. He has it. And then you get 4 ninja stars, which look right out of the comic, but you have to really futz to get him to hold it, because the thumb is just a little too big to hold one of the ends, so he has to hold it like that, which is not really how
It's a small star in a big hand.
Yeah. And there's no place to stow these anywhere on his body.
That's
he has
unfortunate.
4 of them. So those are just going to get lost
Immediately?
probably. If you want your guy to be hoodless, he comes with relaxed
Drawstring bandana?
bandana piece. So he can go like that. And then if you want, if he's having a good time, you break your toy on camera. Maybe he found a pizza place and maybe he's slightly angry. This one comes super long wind blowing headband, which also pops off. So you can have either head with either bandana choice or either head with hood. Whatever you want. Personally, I like the non-open mouth better. I can't tell if he's happy or angry or what. Like, I don't know what the expression is.
Yeah. I had that thought too.
But it is a thing you can do, your decision. And then he also comes with some
that's
goggles.
right. Forgot about that.
So you can,
With difficulty?
with difficulty, it's stretchy, but you can get
Nice.
goggles on. And because it's stretchy, if you want it to be like the one picture, you can actually just put it around his neck. They are on the front of the box.
That's really cool.
So you do get tons and tons of accessories. And yeah, he can hold the sword. Boom. So yeah, he is tons of accessories. It kind of bothers me that you can't stow the super small items. I kind of don't care that you can't stow the small items, because I'm not going to have him holding a ninja sword when I got, like,
Yeah.
right? You know,
No, I agree.
if that makes sense. So yeah, that is all he comes with.
It's a really great amount of stuff. This figure's awesome. I've got him mostly weaponed up for Final Thoughts. I did want to put the bow staff in this loop back here.
Mm-hmm.
I got most of it up until the width changes from bow into wrapping.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
So I put it through the other way. So the wrapping was underneath that.
Okay.
So it was sticking
I
a
didn't-
little bit up that way.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to push it, but I'm like, well, he can just have one in his hands.
Yes.
And I got the tonfa back there, which I was originally planning to put in his hand. So yeah, weaponed up. I just don't have the claw string thing attached. But there he is. Looks awesome. For scale, we have Captain Hammerhand down at the far end, which he's... Every time I see this figure again, he's taller than I thought he was. And we've got Mirage Casey down at this end. So they are about the same height. You could, I don't know, maybe squeeze these two in together. They've got the thematic black lines, although this guy has, non-flat paint.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of shading in there.
Yes. They're all roughly 7 inches tall. Or you can cut that. Loki's 6 inches. He's 6 inches. I'm dumb.
I was originally not planning to get this, and the more I handle it, I'm like, this guy is awesome. I'm just going to say 5 hammers. It's awesome.
So I'm going to give him 5 hammers asterisks until I get my hands on the non-armored one. Because if he's as much fun as this one, but has the arm movement, and he might have more torso movement because he won't have the restrictive bulky vests.
Yeah.
And he might have other things. I don't know what the difference in accessories come with. But this guy's a 5.
Oh, yeah.
But as a toy itself, not comparing to other toys, he's a 5 out of 5. Even if you don't like turtles, I think you need this figure in your collection. He's fun. He's awesome. He looks great.
He's going to look amazing with the other 3, too.
Yeah. And he's going to look, he could put him in any display.
Any display.
Like, because he's not a human character, so the fact that he's twice as big.
Well, these are almost Mandalorian gauntlets, so you could just throw them in a Star Wars shelf.
Sure.
Might as well.
Yeah. He could be. Maybe he's at Mos Eisley doing some blue milk or something.
Maybe. Who knows?
That sticks. I don't know. But yeah, I am knocking on wood that he doesn't break. 'Cause, it's been 4 NECA items since our last NECA break. Predator, Retro Werewolf, Splinter.
Casey.
So this is the 5th one.
5.
5 since our last NECA break.
The NECA count.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, easily 5 hammers.
Great figure. Super impressed. I'm so glad I did not pick up the Playmates one and waited for this one, because he fits in with stuff I have. Playmates one looks great, but he's super short.
Yeah, I was looking at that on the shelf today, and he's small.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment.
Buy this toy.
Buy this toy. And if you want to join in on the Shock-and-Awe upcoming contest, give us an idea of what you guys want. Like, do you want us to get, Fire Wilson? Crickets? Whatever. I don't have to edit this. Fuck it.